Yep, dumbbell exercises. Now these exercises I'm going to show you aren't necessarily for building muscle. They will a little bit, but basically it's for getting the heart rate up and keeping it up while working from home or at a gym, wherever you feel comfortable with. But it's, once again, I know bodybuilders would say that's a stupid exercise because it doesn't build muscle. Well, not all exercises are for the same reason. Once again, this is one that if you want to get your heart rate up and keep it up, and let's say you don't like doing cardio, this is another way of getting a cardio type workout in. You're just using a little bit of resistance. This one's only a 12-pound dumbbell, so you don't want to do anything that's too tough as far as being too heavy, because then it's going to put more pressure on your joints, and of course that's not a good thing. So for this exercise, you want your feet double shoulder width. Here's my shoulder width, roughly twice that. Dumbbell's going to go in the front, keeping it close to my body and up. So another reason why I don't want to go too heavy with this is because it is using a lot of muscles, it's using a lot of joints. So I don't want to do anything that's too fast or too quick, especially as I get older. I'm 52 years old, heart attack survivor. I work enough with the weights. I want you to still do weights too, if your doctor approves it. Still do cardio, but for those that don't like doing cardio, don't feel like being in a gym, even though there's nothing wrong, I love gyms. But this is a way you could do a workout on your own. Once again, getting the heart rate up, down, and up. So I recommend doing 10 to 15 per side, 3 or 4 sets. Now once again, since this is designed to get your heart rate up, you might do a set of these, immediately go to another exercise I'm about to show you, go back to this, you mix it up. So on this next exercise, I want you to do what's called a wood chop. So it's going to be a fairly wide stance. I prefer when I'm going from right to left to have my left hand on top, bending down. I'm not squatting too much, and then come up at roughly a 45-degree angle. So it's bend and extend. So it's another exercise, once again, not necessarily designed to build muscle. Actual weight training is far more effective for that. But what you want to do is get your heart rate up, and doing exercises that require quite a few muscles is going to raise respiration, which means you're going to be breathing more. And for the body to get that air and oxygen to the muscles that's necessary requires an elevated heart rate. So these exercises are also good for not only getting the heart rate up, but for balance, coordination, and in some cases agility, depending on the exercise. So once again, I would shoot anywhere from 10 to 15 reps per set, 2 or 3 sets each. And when I say mix it up like I did earlier, what I mean is you could do 1 set of each of these exercises, and I'm showing you back to back to back, or just do 2 of them, rest, do a couple more, mix it up like that, keep your body guessing, and it'll be good for the body. This exercise is called a skier jump. So what you want to do is go down at a relatively slow pace, not a snail's pace, but I'm down, and then accelerate as I come up. This is another perfect exercise, meaning lots of muscle groups working, getting the heart rate up, but you want to be careful not to use too much weight. And once again, weight in a nice and controlled movement, say bicep curl, chest press, squats, those kind of things, you're not going at a high rate of speed. On this one, I'm using momentum and swinging on some level to get it up quickly. Now what happens when that is, the motion is a little bit aggressive. And that aggression or momentum can create problems for the joints, because you want to be in control of momentum, not momentum in control of you. So by coming up quickly, yeah, my legs are under control. Hear my heart rate going a little bit up, but it's like a swinging motion. So if I were to use 40, 50-pound dumbbells, I can't control those as well as I can the 12-pounders, and yet you could hear I'm still getting my heart rate up by doing reps of this one, okay? So always be safe. So this exercise is called a farmer's walk, and essentially all you're doing is walking with 2 dumbbells in your hands, And this one could be a little heavier because you're not using momentum, but just keeping your arms as nice and relaxed as possible, and then going for a walk. So I prefer, going in a straight line, but if you don't have a very far straight line to go in, you could kind of do the best you can without making too sharp of turns, because you don't want to sprain an ankle or anything like that either. But essentially you're just walking around holding the dumbbells. Once again, the heavier they are, the more challenging this is going to be, and the more it's going to get the heart rate up. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Helps the channel. And if you have any other video ideas or exercise routines you'd like to learn from me, just feel free to write in the comment box below, and I'll be happy to help you out. All right, thanks. Have a great day.